my joint. All right, look. Try to tell y'all, yo, all the time. Be mindful of what people be saying to you, yo, and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because divine don't need no middleman. Divine don't need nobody in there telling you, yo, do this or don't do that. Divine don't want you to be afraid of nothing. He don't want you to have a pit stop person. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a pit stop person right there on the corner like, yo, don't take left shots. Don't go there. Don't do this. Divine needs you strong. See, the reason why a lot of people always trying to tell you which way to go is because they spirit not really aligned truly with divine all the way. When you truly align with divine, you start to say stuff like, who gonna go against me when divine standing with me? How can I fail when I'm listening only to the Most High? You see what I'm saying? Like, with me and the Most High going to war, I don't need an army. You know what I'm saying? This starts to become your mentality and the understanding of what that even, the retrospect of what that value even means to you. The only thing we supposed to be doing is bringing you back to yourself. That's all we supposed to be doing as light bearers, turning on the switch. Because you a whole divine being inside there that you just ain't accessing. My job is to turn on the switch. Turn on the lights. Now the lights on. Get you to the golden road. And you get big on them real quick. So you gonna have people always talking about, don't do this no more. Don't do that no more. Don't let this happen with people. Divine said, go through the fire. Walk with me through it though. Yeah, you might have went through those same places dolo before, in the mind and the spirit. We're gonna go back through there, me and you together. And then we're gonna see what's shaking. That's what divine talking about. See, I remember back in the day when I was younger, it's like my some of my memory that needs to be there is foggy. But I remember strong people being in my life. Like, you had a problem? Come on, we going back around there. Like, what you mean we going back around them? Nah, ain't nobody gonna mess with my nephew. Ain't nobody gonna mess with my peoples. We going back around there. Nah, that's my dog. We going back around there right now. Yeah, I had people like that when I came up. That was thoroughbred. Like, real thoroughbred people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we would step the stuff in a different energy, and people be like, yo, it's just them coming with a lot of pressure. We move stuff like that. Divine wants you to have that for him. The universe wants you to have that for that pretense. You believe in fully in just that. Don't let nobody come in here and try to tell you, well, I was awakening too, and this what happened. Nah, I ain't in your way. I want you to awaken on your own path. I ain't trying to tell you about me. I'm doing me while I'm helping you in the same process. That's the point of the Lego block. It links together. It links together. Locks in. It's supposed to. That's just how the value works. I am doing my role as a universal being by playing the role of unlocking other beings. I don't have to find something else. I don't have to say, yo, this is what I used to do. Yo, I've been on this path too, you know, and then I had all that if. Nah, you got to be mindful of because I want to take some of your energy. I ain't doing that. I'd rather have you liberated. I ain't trying to have you connected to me. I'm trying to send you to the divine. Straight like that. I'm trying to push you off the cliff. Right off the cliff. Fly off it, believe. That's me. Nah, right off the cliff. Divine will catch you. Gonna be scared. I jump. Yeah, that's my energy. I'm gonna push you off that cliff where ain't nothing out there. You can be like, yo, I can't see them. Don't worry about it. Divine got you. Why you push me? Divine got you. Like, yo, that nigga crazy. Nah. Fly. Spread my wings and fly away to a place where my love grows and my heart will be. See, y'all don't even know about peace. To a place that is evermore. Oh! See, people always want to tell you something because they want to be a person marked in a book of life. They want to be in a chapter. They want to be Mark, Luke, and John, Matthew. They want to be Psalms. They want to be Job. They want to be a book. They want to be a scripture in a book. That's what these people be thinking. They thinking like on some real shit, yo. That's why it should be bugging me out, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be the book that they take out. They be like, yo, get that shit up out of here. Don't have that nigga can't be in a book. He got too much going on. Cause I'll be ruining everything. I'll mess up the whole order. I'll be like, nope. I don't care what y'all was talking about. They be like, yeah, don't put them in there because he gonna liberate everybody too fast in the book. They ain't gonna want to hear all the stuff that we want to control them through. They ain't want to hear the uniform. Nah, because the universe ain't like that. The universe look like me. It's wild and crazy and shit. It got rough edges and rocks and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's smooth too. From a distance, it's beautiful. You get up on it, you start seeing all the cracks in it. You start seeing all the things that look like it's unstructured, but you start seeing that it's stable. You start seeing it as it's a divine work that just was happening, but it's strong. It's art in its own motion. Living art piece by its own experiences through life. You see the frame. You see the frame. See, divine don't make no mistakes. We all make these mistakes in our mind of belief to the value we think is going on. You can never concept divine. Even if you think that's who you are, you can still not concept divine. You know the depths of deepness? That's because of the body is connected to. So if you're only a part of what has true depth, you ain't got the depths of that because you're only a drop. So you can never estimate the value of what's one came when you are separate from that now. Until I attach myself back to the ocean, I can't tell you how deep it go, even though I'm a part of the ocean. See, that kind of goes over people's heads sometimes. Everybody want to be this and be that. Nah, but it's retrospects to the same value. Like, I can't say that you're not divine, but I can also say that you can't tell me how deep divine can go. Even though you feel like you're so connected, until you attach yourself back to it, you really wouldn't have nothing to say once you know that you're divine, because that's power in its own essence. So why would I speak fear? Why would I say, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that? Nah, you know Almighty is Almighty. Give it back to you or take it from you. Give it back to you better, right? Or remove you from it, right? Almighty in all aspects of life. So why would I promote fear? That's because your connection to the divine is not fully. That's why you say, look out for this and look out for, I ain't looking out for nothing when I'm walking with the divine. Look out for me. That's the difference. See, people walking around like, you walking around like cushions or something. Like you need a pillow. You need something to keep you from bumping the edges. You need some, what they call it, what they call it? They call it the guardrail. You need a guardrail to keep you from knocking into stuff. Nah. Divine ain't out here making mistakes. You is. That's why you always talking about watch out for this and watch out for that. I ain't watching out for shit. You better watch out for me while I hold on to the hand of my the Most High. While I'm being guided by divine. You see me holding the divine hand like this. He guide me down the street. He ain't gonna let me walk into a metal pole and bust my head. He ain't gonna hold my hand claiming that he love me and walk me into a metal pole like dong. He ain't gonna do no shit like that. Divine gonna be like, yo, watch out. Step over here. Watch your feet. Matter of fact, let me carry you. It's my baby. So while within that understanding of how divine said, I'm carrying you every step you take, I'm there with you. Why would I think in my mind that I should look out for something? Who's telling me to be afraid? Oh, they gonna do this to you. Why are you telling people this shit? It's either you're going to have faith or you're not. Period. You're going to believe in you and what you're connected to or you're not. Period. Those are the two lanes. Ain't no middle lane in there. It's either you going, my homie used to say this shit back in the days, be like, yo, if I'm going to pray, I ain't going to worry. And if I'm going to worry, I ain't going to pray. What's the point of doing either or if you're going to mix up the juice? What's the point? You walking with the Almighty, but you keep talking about somebody over there. Divine, you hear that, Divine? Divine, you heard those footsteps? Somebody said something, Divine. Divine, like, shut up. Don't give a shit. I'm just saying, yo. I don't know. Yo, look, man. I don't know how y'all absorbing all this shit. But eventually, you got to get to the point to where your dependency on the frequency of existence is real. Stop trying to look at it as it's something mystical, magical. This is like saying, yo, the lights is turned on, and then you ain't pay your bill, and the lights turned off. So you ain't really connected to the divine. That means your power out. It means your power off. Somebody turn the machine off. Hey, turn it off. And you're like, yo, why ain't get no vibe? You ain't pay your electrical bill. You ain't true to the connection. That's why. You ain't hooked to Dominion no more. AT&T disconnected you. Con Edison said, nah, they ain't pay their last 6 months. That should be funny to me. Because every time I turn around, somebody talking about some fear-mongering shit. I ain't even telling you to look out for nothing. I'm telling you to step into your shit and understand that's what you connected to. And once you understand all those things you connected to, that's what you're going to be dealing with on a normal basis. You ain't going to have time to worry about what's not going on. You're not going to have time to worry about what they doing because this is going to rise you. This is called discipline. When you're in your discipline, it's like oil and water. I spoke on this in a whole nother video. It's like oil and water. Once you step into your actuality of what you should be doing, knowing how the divine is connected to you, everything else that's not on that higher frequency is a heavier situation. So it sinks past you. It's like effervescence. You start separating from the oil, from the water. The oil rises, and now you got it like that. Can't mix because now you're on your higher frequency. That's why you can see the higher frequencies because they're different from the lower frequencies. So how is the lower frequencies going to get involved with the higher frequencies if you already rose up? You see how that manipulation played a part? They're like, yo, watch out for that. The higher frequencies ain't like, yo, the lower frequencies going to get me. The lower frequency about to pull me down. Nah, that's how they keep a middle segue for the value. That's how they keep a trap for you. Y'all gotta listen to what people be saying because words speak shit into fruition. Words is vibration, right? So when you are speaking things that you truly believe in the sincerity of your heart, what are you doing? You're giving it a whirl. So when people walking around here grouping together saying, yeah, yo, we need to do this. No, that's some idiot getting y'all to take your light and project it on a world that don't exist. So now that's another issue we got to deal with. Falsified information. Now we walking around talking about something. We still worry. Worried about what? That's how people threw away the divinity last time. Be mindful. It's either you are or you not. I ain't even about to hold y'all real quick. I just wanted to drop this drill real fast. I already know the vibes. NAGA.